Shining loud and clear, might hear me on the radio.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Hey, check this out. We've got this really, really cool tool here. I have one of these that I use for automotive use, and suddenly I realized that I was using it more for computer repairs and radio repairs and things along that than I was for car repairs. So I figured I would show off this. This is a brand new one. These folks were kind enough to send to me. And I'm going to show you that it can really help you in diagnosing electrical issues as well. And I'm not talking about household electrics, but radio electronics, which is what most of you here on the channel watch. So check this out. Thermal imaging camera, the KTI-W01. And it's the Kaweets, I think is the brand they're saying it is here. These things are really awesome. It is shocking to me that this kind of stuff is now within the price range of normal people, like affordability. When, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, this would have been $3,000 or $4,000, and now it's reasonable. Now, I will say this comes with a charger and a charging cable, and it looks like it comes with a really nice manual. Yep, it sure does. I mean, that's well packaged. Thermal imaging camera, full color, high gloss. Yeah, this is a very comprehensive, 26 pages in color, or 28 pages in color, so nice. And then this comes in a nice protective package here. It's more compact than the one I use for the automotive stuff. Again, probably technology already shrinking down. Yeah, look at that, wow. Okay, so it does have storage space here for this stuff to fit in there. It is blow molded case. And here it is. And look at this one's got a protective cover there. That's kind of cool. On the back side here, you have a screen, color screen. We have like a trigger up here. Now you can take photos and video with these things. They're pretty darn cool. Resolution is 256 by 192. It registers from negative 20 degrees Celsius or 4 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 1022 degrees Fahrenheit. So -4 to 1022. That's incredible. And it's kind of a shaded, it might be hard to tell from here, but this is like shaded, so it cuts down on reflection if you're using this outside. And I have, so on vehicles, you know, sometimes you're trying to get what's happening there, and you need to do that in the sunlight. So it is loading. And we'll see here. This does not appear to have a place. Oh, yes, it does. Over here, little rubber patch here, and that's where our memory card and our USB to recharge the device is. And there it is. It's already loaded up. You can see it's probably getting pretty hot. Staring at me. Wow. Well, let's see here. I could probably take a picture of that. Yeah. And then it asks you if you want to store the picture. I'm going to say yeah. Cool. I'll have a nice three-dimensional infrared picture of myself. So what you're getting is you have, of course, the shading. You have the shading here that's going on. And I'm going to get the camera closer in here in a second, so don't think I'm not. But you get the shading of all the different colors. And this color scale changes based on how hot the area is. So if everything is 100 degrees, and one spot is 200, well, believe me, you'll be able to tell. And so you don't have to worry about it, well, like, oh, it's 80 degrees, everything's blue. Well, if everything is 200 degrees, you're still going to get those cooler colors, and then the hot spots are still going to be very, very, very well pushed out. So let me get the camera closer in. We'll go through some of the features and functions. Then I'm going to plug in a piece of electrical equipment and show you what I mean about diagnosing radio problems and computer problems. I play with vintage computers with something like this. Let's do it. All right, here we are up close. Let me pop the screen back open. Let's say no to that picture. I kind of just pulled the trigger on that one by accident. So, I mean, it's a little tough because my hands are in the way. And you can see the difference in heat there, the different areas of my skin, the ring. Pretty incredible stuff here. Let's go into menu just so you can see some of the options. Image correction, photos. If I want to go into photos, I hit enter. And I could check them by hitting enter. And there's a picture right there that we just took. Hey, look at that, it's me. And you can go back, back. Videos, we can get into videos if we want to. I haven't filmed any yet, so here's our color palette choices. We have iron, cool, white, in black and white. See, there's if you like the black and white look, you can do that as well. I don't particularly like that, although it's more reminiscent of the thermal imaging you have on FLIR for military stuff, at least the stuff when I was around. But nowadays it's probably a little different than that. I kind of go back to color because I kind of liked the full spectrum there. Yeah, we'll go to full spectrum. Back out. Now, also have semi-gloss, gloss, glossy, and customized, so what we're aiming for. And then settings here, we'll get into that. Auto shutdown, you probably want to do that. I got it set to 5. I'm going to leave it there. Brightness is pretty good, but you can adjust that. Language, I am going to change that to Fahrenheit. And you can see how intuitive this is. Even though it came with that great manual, it's really not all that necessary. Temperature range, low would be up to about 250, and high goes from 250 to 1000, so just be aware of those two settings. Time format, set the time, spot, and version number. Pretty cool. Let me back out. And there's our full spectrum here. I'll put my hands back in front of that. You can see the different colors, full rainbow there. Okay, so give me a second. I am going to plug in a computer and you will see how easy it is to determine bad chips and things like that. So hang on. Okay, here we have a vintage Timex Sinclair TS1500, and as you can see, it's cold. It does not have anything going through it, right? But I got some bad RAM chips. We're going to figure out that right now. We're going to plug in power, and these chips are going to start to warm up. You won't be able to feel it, although, well, you'll be able to feel that one, but the rest of them you won't really be able to feel. However, something will. Oh, we're already seeing it. Notice that 2 of those RAM chips are not like the others. Can you see that? That's how easy it is to diagnose chip problems on a board. I've got 2 here that don't look like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Also looks like this guy might not be too well either. That would be bad. I can't replace that. RAM chips you can still get, that top one there. I'm not so sure about you. But you can see our main processor, or that's actually the ULA on this thing, but that's still functional. This chip's completely cold. Ooh, that's not good either. So we do have some issues here. And give it enough time, this thing right here is going to really heat up if I get in there. That is our heat sink. But yeah, there you go. Look at you can hit the temperatures and you can see them. Oh, that's 80 degrees right there. That's 79.8. Oh, that one's 72. Something's not right, right? Something's not right. That was a little warmer, 73. But that chip there, which you can't even see on the screen, is room temperature. If I want to, I pull the trigger. And I want to save the photo, so I hit enter. And if I wanted to do video, I could do that as well. But for the sake of this, we'll just show you that. So, yeah, these things are pretty cool. I mean, it's just incredible what the future has done for us, isn't it? Nice little piece of equipment here. I'll leave a link to where you can pick one up. Also, don't forget, I've got memberships available here on YouTube. I've got Patreon, and I also have a store if you want to buy some shirts or some hats or something like that. We offer all that stuff. So check out the stuff that I also offer other than my videos. And I'll see you next time, my friends. Take care.